The lineups have been introduced. We're about ready for basketball here in Jackson Junction tonight. Decorah will move to our left, and Turkey Valley will move to our right. After a fine job by my good buddy Dave Anderson on the public address to start things off tonight, Decorah in their visiting red with blue and white numerals and lettering, and Turkey Valley in the home whites with red and black letters and numerals here tonight. So your keys to a Viking victory tonight.
Well, if you look at the statistics through the first two games for Decorah, Darren, they've only gotten to the free throw line 14 times, and only 3 players account for those 14 free throw attempts. So you look at guys on this roster, guys like Bryce Pierce and an athletic kid like Jacob Leaps, who hasn't been to the line at all this year. It's going to be a big for those guys to get into the lane, take that contact, and get to the charity stripe.
Tap will be between Leaps and Bouquet. The ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by Turkey Valley. They shoot to our right here in the first half. Justin Hackman on the left side underneath the Riley Bouquet. Turnaround shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Jacob Leaps for the core outlet left to Colin Nimrod. He'll veer to the center of the floor. Left side to Leaps. Back between the circles to Nimrod. Left side to Leaps. Driving in the lane. Dumps it off to Tanner Emo, but he couldn't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds, and Turkey Valley will play it. But looking to penetrate against that zone, something that didn't happen the other night. Right idea, wrong execution, Chris.
Yeah, and you want to penetrate, and that's how you get those open jumpers.
Decorah coming out in a 1-3-1 zone defense. On the right side with it, Ryan Buston out of Ryan Iser. Steps up right of the lane, put up the shot. Good, and a foul is going to be called on Decorah. The foul will go against Colin Nimrod. That'll be the first foul of the game, and Ryan Iser will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned hat trick. 35 seconds in. It's a 2-0 lead for Turkey Valley. Iser, the talented distance runner, will miss the free throw, and the rebound pulled down by Drake Schuring for the court. Outlet right to Leaps up into the front court. Top of the key to Nimrod. Left side to nobody. It goes out of bounds. 2 turnovers, 2 trips for Decorah.
Yeah, just not on the same page there. And they talk about making eye contact with each other on those passes, but Decorah on the first 2 possessions just not real in tune.
Bouquet has it in the high post left, guarded by Emil. High post right to Iser. 15-footers up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Drake Schuring. Pushing the ball into the front court, leaves it now to Nimrod. Left side to Pierce, top of the key to Nimrod. Right side, Jacob Leaps. Leaps on the right wing, top of the key to Nimrod. High on the left to Drake Schuring, driving down the lane. Lost control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drake Schuring. 3 turnovers, 3 trips for Decorah.
And I think Drake was looking to make an unnecessary pass there. It looked like he had a lane to the bucket if he would have taken it.
And at 15 in, 2-0 Turkey Valley. Decorah in the 1-3-1. Top of the key, Bouquet left side. Justin Hackman, a 3-pointer is a brick. Rebound, Ryan Iser in the land of the Giants. He'll dribble back to the right wing. Iser leaves it for Bouquet, double teamed in the lane. His pass deflected by Nimrod, taken by Ryan Busta. His pass deflected, taken by Bryce Pierce for Decorah. Pierce up into the front court. Leaves it on the right side to Leaps. Leaps retreats in the midcourt area. Left side to Nimrod. Top of the key to Leaps. Right side to Pierce. Pierce holding and looking. Tried to get it to Schuring. Lost control of the ball. Tried to save it in bounds, but does so right to Riley Bouquet for Turkey Valley. 4 turnovers already for Decorah. Ryan Iser high on the right to Justin Hackman. A turnaround from 12 is an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Drake Schuring for Decorah. 2 minutes in. 2-0 Turkey Valley. Leaps with it on the right side. Back between the circles to Pierce. Left side to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod top of the key to Pierce. Left side to Nimrod. Nimrod holding and looking. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce dribbling around. Goes left side to Nimrod. Left baseline to Schuring. 15-footer is up. It's no good. Rebound down to Tanner Emil. He'll dribble it off his foot, but it was last touched by Turkey Valley. Baseline left. Decorah will play it as James Lang will come in for Decorah. And Riley Busto will come in for Turkey Valley.
And they finally get their first field goal attempt there, Darren, but a lot of passing around the perimeter going on right now.
Inbounds it comes to Lang. He kisses it off the glass for 2. A 10-footer left baseline, and Lang gets the first points for the game for Decorah. 2-2 the score, 5:23 to play first quarter. Nice inbounds pass from Colin Nimrod. Iser open look, 3-pointer left side, no good. Rebound down to Bryce Pierce coming off a 6-rebound performance the other night against Waukon. Right side to Leaps, right baseline to Skuring. Skuring on the right wing to Leaps. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce on the left side to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod left corner to Skuring. Lob pass underneath towards Pierce. Ball deflected away, taken away by Ryan Busta for Turkey Valley. Busta left corner to Evan Thronson. Underneath the Riley Buchheit left block, puts it up and in. Riley Buchheit with his first two. It's 4-2 Trojans. 4:45 to play first quarter. Leaps pass deflected out of bounds by Ryan Iser. Viking offense continues to run in mud right now, Chris.
Yeah, just not a whole lot there in terms of offense. And, Lang gets the kiss off the glass on that last possession, but that's about the only time they've gone inside.
Leaps top of the key to Nimrod. Left side of Bryce Pierce against the 2-3 zone. Skip pass over to Leaps right side. Three-pointer is up. It's around the rim. No good. Rebound deflected. Taken by Skuring. Kicks it along the right baseline to Lang. Lang now to Leaps. Around a screen to the right baseline. Picks up his dribble. Top of the key to Nimrod. Left side to Pierce. Pierce on the left wing now to Lang. Lang outside the lane. Takes a power dribble. Loses control of the basketball and is taken away by Ryan Iser. Iser up the left side of the floor for Turkey Valley. Iser left corner to Thronson. A three is up. It's an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Pierce. Pierce quickly up into the front court. Pierce driving down the lane and draws the foul on Ryan Iser. We're halfway through quarter number one. It's 4-2 Turkey Valley.
And that's another thing that I think the Vikings can probably use to their advantage tonight is if they can pull those rebounds down, get out in transition, get to the bucket in those transition situations. That's where you can, pick up those kind of cheap fouls.
Bryce Pierce making his first free throw attempts of the season. Must have heard your pregame stat. First one up and good for Bryce Pierce. It's a 4-3 lead. Chris Hartman in for Decorah. Brett LaRue will come in and see his first action if this one goes. Coming in for Turkey Valley is Stephen Landa. Second shot in play with 4 minutes to play here in the first quarters. Second one up and good. Pierce out, LaRue in. We're tied at 4. 4 minutes left, quarter number one. LaRue, Lang, Leaps, Hartman, and Nimrod on the floor for Decorah. It is Buchheit, Iser, Ryan Busta, Stephen Landa, and Riley Busta for Turkey Valley. Buchheit at the free throw line, left side to Ryan Iser. Iser on the right side to Ryan Busta. Busta right baseline to Stephen Landa. 10-footer is up and good. 15-footer rather for Stephen Landa. He gets the bucket at 6-4 Turkey Valley. 3:35 to play first quarter. Nimrod with the basketball left side to Leaps. Leaps splits defenders into the lane. Goes right corner to Brett LaRue. A three-pointer is up. Got it! Brett LaRue with his first varsity points. It's 7-6 Decorah. First lead for the Vikings. 3:20 to play first quarter. Ryan Busta deep on the left side. Back between the circles to Iser. Back to Busta. Left side. Three-pointer. Dances out. Rebound Riley Buchheit at the right block against Lang. Right wing to Iser. A three-pointer is wide left, but Colin Nimrod fouled him. Boy, that's just something you just can't do, as Colin will pick up his second personal foul right there. And Ryan Iser will pick up 3 free throws.
Yeah, kind of a bailout foul there. It was a three-point attempt, obviously, but like you said, Darren, not something you want to see happen on those three-point attempts.
Ryan Iser is 1 for 5 at the free throw line on the season, including 0 for 1 tonight. First free throw up and good. We're tied at 7 with 3:03 to play here in quarter number one. Skuring and Pierce will check in at the next dead ball for Decorah. Iser with his second free throw, front rim back iron and good. 8-7 Turkey Valley. Nimrod and Leaps out. Skuring and Pierce in to join Lang, LaRue, and Hartman on the floor for Decorah. Iser's third free throw up and good. He gets all 3. He's got 5 points. It's 9-7 Turkey Valley. LaRue, top of the key to Pierce, left side to Skuring, left baseline to Chris Hartman. Back on the left wing to Skuring, skips it over to LaRue right side. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce dribbles to the free throw line, now stops, bounce pass on the left wing to Skuring. Skip pass over on the right side, intercepted by Stephen Landa. Landa driving left of the lane, stops at the block and scores. Landa with 4 off the bench, 5 in a row for Turkey Valley. It's 11-7 Trojans. 2:33 to play first quarter. Lang with it at the high post. Top of the key to Pierce, left side to Skuring. Skuring on the left wing. Top of the key to Pierce, left side to Skirring. Skirring will take the three-pointer. It's short. Rebound left to the lane. Lang, turnaround shot, misses. Rebound knocked around. It's loose. It's taken by Skirring at the right block. Skirring leaves it for LaRue, right wing. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce dribbles into the lane, puts up a running 5-footer, no good. Rebound being fought for. Skirring got it. He herky jerks a shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bouquet for Turkey Valley. 2 minutes to play first quarter. 11-7 Trojans. On the left side with it is Landa. Landa left corner to Iser. Iser dribbles to the left wing, back between the circles to Landa. Right side to Ryan Busta. Over on the left wing to Ryan Iser. A bounce pass back between the circles to Ryan Busta, directing traffic for the Trojans. Ryan Busta holding and looking. Now to Riley Bouquet. Midcourt area, left side to Riley Busta. Three is up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Bryce Pierce for Decorah. Up the right side of the floor to Brett LaRue. LaRue doesn't have numbers, backs it out, kicks it between the circles to Pierce, who vocally calls out a set play. On the right wing to LaRue. Top of the key to Lang, left side to Skirring, left corner to Pierce, three-pointer up, no good. Lang got the rebound, and he was fouled in the lane by Ryan Iser, who picks up his second personal. And the team's third.
And a nice job there by John Carlson from the bench, calling a set. Obviously, the Viking offense hasn't really been in tune in the early going here, and John recognizing that, making sure that his guys can get into a set against this zone and getting a good look on that corner three.
Pierce, lob pass, left corner to Leaves, top of the key to Skirring. Three-pointer is up. It's no good. Rebound down to Hartman. Hartman loses control of the dribble. It's loose. Being tied up by Bouquet and Hartman. Alternating possession will go to Decorah. 1:07 to play first quarter. 11-7 Turkey Valley. Baseline left. Bryce Pierce will look to get it inbounds. Pierce left corner to Leaps. Leaps back between the circles to Skirring. Right side to Pierce. Top of the key to Skirring. Left side to Leaps. And Leaps traveled with it. Could have seen that one back from Decorah. Floor game for Decorah, struggling thus far. 8 turnovers. They've been averaging about that for a game, and we're not even at the end of the first quarter. Ryan Busta on the left side. Skip pass over to Riley Busta. Skip pass over to Ryan Busta. Lost control of it. Takes it along the left baseline. Drives the left baseline. Kicks it to Riley Bouquet. A 15-footer is up. No good. Rebound taken in the lane by Justin Hackman. Hackman puts up a wild shot. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Untouched. Decorah will have it. 37 seconds to play first quarter. 11-7 Turkey Valley.
And, honestly, wouldn't be surprising here, Darren, if maybe Decorah, with 37 seconds left to go in the quarter, first of all, tries to come down and maybe get something just out of the kind of the motion, but wouldn't surprise me if they call a set play here to end the quarter either.
Hartman in the lane to Leaps. Turnaround shot in the lane, up and good. A 5-footer for Leaps for his first two. 11-9 Turkey Valley. 20 seconds to play first quarter. Up to the front court comes Justin Hackman. Now to Ryan Busta. Midcourt area. Back to Hackman deep on the left side. Back to Ryan Busta. Trojans going to play for 1. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Ryan Busta over to the right side. Skip pass over to the left side to Justin Hackman. Hackman along the left baseline to Tronson. Tronson's pass is going to be nearly intercepted, and I believe there will be a foul called here at the end of the quarter. I believe the foul will go against Drake Skirring. Skirring will pick up his first and the team's third. So one quarter is done. 11-9. Turkey Valley leads it after one. Let's hear from Hacker Nelson, CPAs and Business Consultants. One quarter done, 11-9. Turkey Valley leading Decorah on Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC, Decorah and KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson, Chris Wanless with you. What's sticking out on the stat sheet right now?
Obviously, the 8 turnovers in that first quarter for Decorah, not how they wanted to start out the ball game. But another interesting thing to look at: the Vikings right now out rebounding Turkey Valley 13-3, yet trail on the scoreboard by 2 points.
You can argue that stat's perhaps keeping them in the ballgame right now, Chris.
Absolutely.
Turkey Valley ball to start the second quarter with Justin Hackman, Ryan Busta, Riley Bouquet, Riley Busta, and Ethan Tronson on the floor. Decorah in there with Emil, Hartman, Skirring, Leaps, and Pierce. Working around the 1-3-1 zone. Bucat has it at the free throw line. Goes left side to Ryan Bustes. The Trojans shoot to our right. Top of the key to Riley Bucat. Bucat on the drive into the lane. Put up the shot. And good, but taking the charge was Tanner Emil.
Great job there by Emil, setting his feet, seeing that the drive was coming, and then taking that contact. That's something you love to see out of your guys, that they can step in and take those charges.
20 seconds into quarter number 2, 11-9 Turkey Valley. Drake Schurring on the right wing, top of the key to Pierce, right side to Drake Schurring. High post feed on the right side. Emil, turnaround shot blocked by Bucat, and Bucat brings it down as well. And Emil fouls him on the way out. First foul on Emil and the fourth on the team.
The Vikes did a nice job there, kind of faking the ball reversal, and then Emil flashed to the high post. That's exactly what you want to see. But, you got to get up a little better shot attempt than he did right there.
Up into the front court comes the Trojans. Bucat has it between the circles, steps up to a 17-footer. That's an air ball. And we go out of bounds, and Decorah will play it. Vikes moving to our left offensively, trailing 11-9, 7-10 to play second quarter. Pierce on the left side to Leafs, top of the key to Pierce, right side Drake Schurring. Schurring top of the key to Pierce, left side to Leafs. Leafs drives in the lane, fades away from 12, misses the shot. Rebound Hartman, put it up, missed the shot. Loose ball on the floor, being fought for. It will be a tie-up, and Decorah will have the alternating possession. Couple of nice looks there. They just didn't fall, Chris.
Yeah, and that's, again, something that we didn't see early in that first quarter. The Vikings starting to take that ball from the perimeter and kind of try to break down this 2-3 zone. And once you get to the interior, you can look to kick or you can look to shoot like Jacob Leafs did there.
Justin Iser in for Turkey Valley to replace Riley Busta. 6:56 to play quarter number 2. It's an 11-9 lead for Turkey Valley. Baseline right. Pierce will look to get it in bounds. Does so to Hartman, who caught a good inbound speed but just lost control of it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover number
9
on Decorah. Up into the front court comes Justin Hackman. Hackman leaves it for Busta at the free throw line. Right wing to Ryan Busta. Over on the left side to Justin Iser. Iser back between the circles to Hackman. Left side Justin Iser. A three-pointer is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Chris Hartman. Now to Pierce. Pierce up into the front court for Decorah. Leaves it on the right wing to Schurring. Now to Pierce. To Emil right of the lane. Back to Schurring. Right wing three-pointer up and good. Decorah back on top. 12-11. Drake Schurring with his first trifecta of the night with 6:18 to play second quarter. With the basketball, Ryan Busta underneath at the right block to Tronson. Goes up, had it blocked by Pierce. Tronson runs it down in the right corner. Leaves it now to Iser. A 10-footer in the lane. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Pierce for Decorah. Pierce up into the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Bounce pass on the left wing to Leafs. Got up in the air. Felt defense coming. He tried to kick it along the baseline, but Emil had gone to rebound already. 10th turnover on Decorah.
Yeah, it was a nice thought by Leafs after he went up with it. Felt the defender coming from that baseline area, but just no one home on the pass.
5:53 to play second quarter. Decorah up 12-11. Here's a pass into the corner that was bobbled and dropped out of bounds by Stephen Landa. Turkey Valley turns it over for time number 4. Decorah with it back, shooting to our left. Left wing with it is Jacob Leafs. Leafs top of the key to Pierce. Pierce travels with it. Both teams in the giving holiday spirit as of late. Something you probably don't want to be on a basketball court. Stephen Landa up into the front court. Over on the left side are Iser. Iser's pass towards Bucat, knocked away, taken away by Tanner Emil. Emil driving in, stops to the block, and coming down on top of him and fouling him was a Trojan player, Ryan Busta. Busta picks up the foul, his first, team's fourth. It'll be out of bounds to Decorah, but a good use of the jump stop that time by Emil.
Yeah, and it was a great use of it because he'd gotten a little bit ahead of himself, so it's good that he jump stopped, tried to bring his body to control, and ends up picking up the foul.
Pierce looking to get it in bounds, does so to Leafs, deep on the right side. Right corner to Pierce. Pierce a bounce pass underneath the Hartman on Bucat. Back to Pierce, right baseline. Drives in the lane, put up the shot from 8, misses it. Rebound Riley Bucat for the Trojans. Quick outlet right to Justin Hackman. Hackman deep on the right side in forecourt. Now to Ryan Busta. Over on the left side to Justin Iser. Iser in the left corner to Landa. Top of the key to Busta. Right side Hackman. Three-pointer up and good. Justin Hackman with his first points of the night. It's 14-12 Turkey Valley. 5 minutes to play second quarter. Skirring now to Pierce, looking to penetrate. Kicks it right side to Skirring. Back top of the key to Pierce. Left side to Leaps. Leaps retreats to the midcourt area. Works it between the circles to Pierce. Over on the right wing to Skirring. Dribbles to the free throw line. A hand pass now to Leaps. Around to Seal right side. Takes a 15-footer. It fails to fall. Rebound down to Riley Bukite for the Trojans. Now to Justin Hackman. Hackman up into the front court. Goes on the left side to Justin Iser. Iser leaves it for Riley Bukite. Left of the lane. Kicks it on the right side to Ryan Busta. Top of the key to Justin Hackman. Around the screen. Takes a 10-footer right side. No good. And a foul away from the ball in the battle for the board. The whistle will go on Decorah, and the personal will go against, I believe, Tanner Emel. It will actually, it's Drake Skirring. He picks up his second, team's fifth. 4:22 to play first half. 14-12 Turkey Valley. Ryan Busta looks to get it in bounds, does so to Bukite right block, catches, shoots, and scores. Riley Bukite with his second bucket. It's 16-12 Turkey Valley. 4:13 to play second quarter. Nimrod retreats to the midcourt area. On the right side of Pierce. Pierce right corner to Hartman. Back to Pierce right wing. Skips it over to Nimrod left side. Left corner to Jacob Leaps. Leaps starts to penetrate. Kicks it back between the circles to Nimrod. Left side to Leaps. Top of the key to Nimrod, and a 30-second timeout called by John Carlson. A little disorganization, it seemed like, offensively, and JC saw that, needs to have a discussion.
Yeah, and again, they've just, the Vikings kind of content with kind of passing it around the perimeter for the entirety of this possession so far. And, you know, he talked a little bit in the pregame interview about getting a guy to that high post to occupy the middle of the floor. But that's, only half the battle. Once you're there, you have to get your body into somebody and, create that space to occupy that defender.
3:53 to play second quarter. It's a 16-12 lead for Turkey Valley this time. Or at this point, neither team shooting very well right now, to be honest.
No, the Vikings 4 of 16, Turkey Valley just 6 of 20. So neither team shooting the lights out here tonight, and you can kind of tell that by looking at the scoreboard.
And looking at the early season statistical sample, both teams shooting 30% coming in. So really, this has been par for the course, at least in the early portion of the season. Pierce on the right wing, top of the key to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod back on the right wing to Pierce. Pierce right corner to Chris Hartman. Back to Pierce right wing. Pierce holding and looking. Top of the key to Nimrod. Left side to Leaps. Top of the key to Nimrod. Try to get it to Lang. Pass intercepted by Justin Hackman. He's going to drive all the way in. He'll put up the layup. No good. Bukite got the board. Put it up and in. And a foul is going to be called on Decorah. Bukite on the follow. Gets the bucket to go. And the foul will go against Lang. That'll be his first, team sixth. Vikes finally look to that high post in Lang. Lang 6'7". A bounce pass probably isn't the best idea there. No,
anytime you got a guy, that big in the middle of the floor, you want him, first of all, to get his hands up, and second of all, you got to put it there.
Free throw, no good. Iser, the rebound for Turkey Valley. Left of the lane to Bukite. Jump pass, top of the key to Hackman. Hackman dribbles to the free throw line, try to get it along the baseline. Pass intercepted by Leaps. Leaps on the push up to the front court. Leaps pushing all the way down. Leaves it for Lang. Couldn't handle the pass. Left baseline, left wing to Pierce. Pierce in the left corner, 2 Leaps around to Lang. Seal stops. Kicks it now to Pierce right of the lane. Pierce loses control of the dribble. Back between the circles to Leaps. 2:52 to play second quarter. An 18-12 lead for Turkey Valley. Nimrod to Hartman. Right of the lane to Lang. 15-footer up and good. Lang with 4. It is 18-14 Turkey Valley with 2:38 to play second quarter. Ryan Busta with the basketball across the timeline to our right. Between the circles to Bukite. Left side, Justin Iser. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Bryce Pierce. Pierce up the left side of the floor. Lob pass ahead to Hartman. Hartman put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Busta. Ryan Busta for the Trojans up to the front court. Driving down the lane. Put up the shot. Partially deflected. Taken there by Pierce for Decorah. Pierce on the push. Leaves it for Colin Nimrod. Put it up off the glass and in. Alas, a transition basket. Nimrod with his first two. It's 18-16 Turkey Valley. Timeout, Chris Sullivan. 1:58 to play in quarter number 2. It's 18-16 Turkey Valley. It will be a full timeout, so we will hear from the good folks at Wicks Construction. 18-16 Turkey Valley, 1:58 to play second quarter. Chris Sullivan just taking a timeout. Vikes doing something the last trip down the floor. I believe they need to do more is push the ball and get some transition hoops.
Yeah, and we've got the guys on the court that are able to do that, so you'd like to see them be able to pull down rebounds and then get down the court quickly.
Bukai turnaround jumper from 15, no good. Rebound down to Pierce on the push up to the front side. Pierce put it up off the glass, no good. And an undercut foul is going to be called on Turkey Valley. Riley Busta undercutting James Lang, which is kind of an accomplishment when you really get down to it. That's about 6'2", undercutting 6'7", but that's his first and the team's fifth.
Yeah, and give credit to Lang there for just beating him to the spot and making him have to commit that foul.
Under 2 seconds to play in the quarter. It's 18-16 Turkey Valley. Inbounds to Lang, left baseline. Put up a 15-footer, air ball, rebound, Reed Drent. Foul called on Turkey Valley.
Again, good hustle there. This time, Reed Drent getting to the ball. Again, beating Turkey Valley to the spot, picking up another foul.
And the Trojan foul goes against Ethan Tronson, his first, team sixth. Inbounds, it comes to Lang, who wasn't even looking for the ball, and Tronson steals it for Turkey Valley. On the right side of Riley Busta, skips it over left side to Tronson. Skips it over right side to Riley Busta. Top of the key to Ryan Busta. Left baseline to Landa. 15-footer is up, no good. LaRue the rebound for Decorah. 2-on-2 break. LaRue kicks it to Pierce. Put up the shot, no good. Blocking foul is going to be called on the Trojans. Riley Busta, his second, team 7. Going to the free throw line to shoot a couple will be Bryce Pierce.
And this is now where you got to take advantage of it. Granted, only 1:15 left, but any foul that you pick up from here on out to the end of the half, you're going to be at the free throw line.
Bryce Pierce, 2 points, 2 of 2 at the line. He's 2 of 2 at the line this season. 18-16 Turkey Valley, first free throw up and good. But the Vikes doing exactly what we talked about. My guess is JC's conversation was similar to ours. Let's start pushing the ball here, fellas.
Yeah, obviously we've been beating Turkey Valley down the court in transition, so it's definitely something that I think we're going to want to stick with for the rest of this ball game.
And the second free throw up and good for Bryce Pierce. 18-18 the score. 1:15 to play second quarter. Against the press, Riley Bukai travels with it. He caught it at three-quarter court, and everyone just kind of released. He got up in the air and was wondering who he needed to pass it to. He went up in the air, came down with it. It's a travel, and Decorah will get the basketball back with 1:10 to play second quarter. LaRue on the right wing between the circles to Reed Drent. Drent now to Leafs, turnaround shot in the lane, left short from 8. Rebound down to Riley Bukai. Now to Ryan Busta. Ryan up the right side of the floor, dribbles to the free throw line, bounce pass along the left baseline to Landa now to Ryan Busta, skip pass over on the right side to Riley Busta, and Riley Bukai was in the lane too long. So a turnover on the Trojans, their total's starting to accumulate.
8 now for Turkey Valley and 13 for Decorah, so less turnovers in the second quarter here so far, but still a higher number than you want.
Hartman, high post, right top of the key to Pierce, left side to Leafs. Leafs with 35 seconds, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Reed Drent. Reed Drent will pick up his first personal foul. That's the team's 7th. No free throws because it's an offensive foul. 34 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. Looking to get it inbounds is Steven Landa. Landa now to Bukai. Quickly up into the front court to Ryan Busta. Dumps it at the right block to Riley Busta. Goes high off the glass and up and in. 20-18 Turkey Valley. Riley Busta with his first 2. 20 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Brett LaRue on the right wing, skips it over on the left side to Jacob Leafs. Leafs left baseline to Pierce. Pierce underneath of the left block to Hartman. Hartman goes up on Bukai, misses the shot. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Busta for the Trojans. Quickly ahead to Riley Busta, lays it up and in, and a foul is called at the buzzer of the first half. So Riley Busta will get one free throw to close out the half. The foul will be on Bryce Pierce, his first, team's 8th. And the Trojans giving the Vikings a dose of their own medicine there.
Yeah, and it goes both ways. As much as you want to push the ball offensively, get down there, score buckets, defensively you have to make sure you're getting back in transition, not giving up those layups like we saw there. And if you are, you want to contest the shot, but especially in that situation, you could do without the contact at the end of the half.
Nick Saban has asked the officials to put some time back on the clock, so they put 2 seconds back up. A lot can happen in 2 seconds.
Luckily, a free throw stripe is only 15 feet away from the hoop and not 57 yards.
Free throw up and good by Riley Busta. 23-18 the score. 2 seconds left here in the second quarter. Pierce, the quarterback, looking to throw. Fires downfield towards Lang, and it's deflected. Taken by Hartman, right wing. Three-pointer high off the glass. No good. We go to the halftime break. Turkey Valley leading Decorah by a 23-18 margin. Let's take a break for Winneshiek Mutual Insurance, Plan One Financial with Greg and Marty Wise, Dr. Kelly Reagan Chiropractic, and Paul Hudson, your State Farm insurance agent. Welcome back to Turkey Valley, everybody. The Trojans leading the Vikings here at the halftime break by a 23-18 margin. Darren Swenson, Chris Wanless, Chris pinch hitting for Coach Berland here tonight as he had his 7th grade girls down at Owine tonight. Coming up tomorrow night, we will have a quadrangular wrestling on the air as Decorah will travel to Owine to take on Owine, New Hampton, and North Fayette Valley. It'll be New Hampton first, then Owine, then North Fayette Valley. That'll be the order. We'll have those beginning at about 5:20 tomorrow night. Hold by hold wrestling coverage on AM 1240 KDEC and KDECradio.net. Don't forget, on the FM side tomorrow night, it'll be Iowa and Iowa State basketball. For second time ever, the two teams have met while they've been ranked. It'll be a 7:30 pregame and an 8:30 tip-off tomorrow night. Gary Dolphin and Bobby Hansen with the call on FM 100.5. Don't forget, tomorrow morning during the Friday Sports Show, we'll preview that game with Chris Williams from CycloneFanatic.com and, of course, Scott Ackerman from the Cedar Rapids set. We'll also talk about possibility of 4A district football and how it could affect the rest of high school football with Jeff Johnson. It'll be tomorrow morning at 8:25 on AM 1240 KDEC. And also here at KDECradio.net. And when it comes to the Friday sports shows, those interviews also podcastable after we conduct them. So Turkey Valley and Decorah here in the second half. It will be Trojan ball to start the second half. Both teams struggling from the field. I think when both teams are struggling the way they are from the field, I think it's probably going to be the team that takes better care of the basketball here in the second half that will ultimately get the victory. Your thoughts, Chris?
That's exactly right. And, that team has been Turkey Valley, although 8 turnovers in the first half, a little bit higher probably than what you'd like to see, but definitely taking care of it more than Decorah has so far with those 14 turnovers. So definitely whichever team can kind of keep the ball in their hands, and also, you have to finish these possessions like we talked about with Decorah missing quite a few point-blank shots.
Trojan ball to start the second half with in the right corner Ryan Bust underneath to Bucat at the right block, and Bucat is fouled immediately by James Lang. Lang picks up his second foul and the team's first. So Bucat, Ryan Busta, Ethan Tronson, Hackman, and Ryan Iser for Turkey Valley. Lob pass to Tronson at the free throw line. Underneath the Bucat at the left block. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jacob Leaps. Leaps up into the front court. On the right side of Colin Nimrod with Schuring, Lang, and Pierce in the ball game for Decorah. On the right side, Lang goes in the left corner to Schuring. Drives to the left block. Put up the shot. It's blocked by Riley Bucat. Bucat pulls it down as well. Trojans with the basketball, shooting to our left. Ryan Busta veers over to the left side. Left corner, Ryan Iser. Iser on the left wing, retreats to the midcourt area, goes to the free throw line, now stops, kicks it back between the circles to Justin Hackman. Hackman works on Drake Schuring, lost control of the dribble, and now he's called for the double dribble. Late call, but a correct call from the outside official.
Decorah on that last possession doing a really nice job of something we talked about in the first half, which is getting the ball up high to that high post player against the 2-3, getting the quick ball reversal, and as we saw, a lot of open space on that far side when that movement occurs.
Pierce top of the key to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod on the right side to Pierce. Pierce right corner to Leaps. Leaps bounce pass underneath with the right block to Skirring, and a foul is going to be called. They call the hand check along the baseline. Ryan Busta picks up his second and the team's first here in the second half. We're a minute 13 into half number 2. It is a 23-18 lead for Turkey Valley. Baseline right, Nimrod looking to get it inbounds. Does so to Bryce Pierce. Top of the key to Drake Skirring. Skirring leaves it for Nimrod on the right wing. Collins stops right of the key. Collin gets a 3 count, goes right corner to Drake Skirring. Skirring now to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod holding and looking. Left side of Pierce. Left of the lane to Lang. 10-footer up and good. Lang with 6 points. It's 23-20 Turkey Valley. 6:22 to play third quarter. Up to the front court, Ryan Busta. Busta in the left corner to Ryan Iser. Iser dribbles to the left wing, goes top of the key to Hackman. Hackman on the drive right of lane, and he is held and fouled by Drake Skirring. Skirring picks up the foul, his third, team's second. A lot of this hand checking and body stuff was let go in the first half. It's been called very tightly here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. Ryan Busta will look to get it inbounds. Does so to Ryan Iser in the right corner. Dribbles to the high post right back between the circles to Tronson. Dribbles to the right wing. Goes top of the key to Ryan Busta. Over on the left side, Justin Hackman. Hackman goes to the left block, and a kick is going to be called as Colin Nimrod got the foot on that one.
Decorah defenders doing a great job on this possession of just staying in front, obviously forcing the play to the baseline that time. They get the kick, but ultimately a great defensive possession so far.
Ryan Iser goes top of the key to Riley Bouquet, and a foul called away from the ball. They're going to get an illegal screen. And the foul will go against Justin Hackman, his first, team's second. Both teams have played zone primarily tonight, and that's 5 illegal screens called. That says, I don't know what that says. Your thoughts, Chris?
I mean, I've always liked the illegal screen call, especially in high school basketball. You need to make sure that these kids know what's acceptable in terms of setting a screen.
Pierce left corner to Leaps. Open look at a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Riley Bouquet for Turkey Valley. Outlet right to Ryan Busta. Quickly up to Hackman, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Colin Nimrod. Nimrod picks up his third, team's third as well. 5:27 to play in the third. It's 23-20 Turkey Valley. Justin Hackman will look to get it inbounds. Does so to Ryan Busta deep on the right side. Ryan Busta between the circles to Justin Hackman. Hackman veers over to the right wing. Top of the key to Ryan Iser. Over on the right side to Hackman. Hackman now to Busta. Another illegal screen, and Ethan Tronson going to be called for that one. Tronson made that one pretty obvious. Lowering the shoulder and moving to free up a defender. I applaud the effort, but not exactly legal according to the rule book. 5:10 to play in the third. 23-20 Turkey Valley. Pierce deep on the right side, and Nimrod leaves it for Lang at the free throw line. He drives down the lane and gets fouled. Foul is going to be on Riley Bouquet, his second, team's fourth. So a total of 15 fouls were called in the first half. 7 have been called in the first 2 minutes 57 seconds of the third quarter. Pierce in the left corner around a Skirring seal to the free throw line, and Lang had it knocked away, taken away by Hackman. Hackman up the right side of the floor. Hackman top of the key to Ryan Busta, straight on three-pointer, no good, and James Lang knocks him down on a three-pointer. Boy. Lang picks up his third foul and the team's fourth. They're going to rule it after he came down, so it'll be out of bounds to Turkey Valley, but what in the world was the point of that?
I mean, I understand you want to box out your man, but 25 feet away from the bucket, not
Here's
something
Pierce with a steal for Decorah. Loose ball taken right back by Iser, and he traveled with it. giving it, taking it away. Back and forth we go. 4:35 to play here in the third. 23-20 the score. Decorah trailing Turkey Valley. Both teams with a lot of work to do. Pierce right wing, right corner to Drake Schuring. Schuring deep on the right side to Pierce. Now to Drake Schuring in the right corner. Top of the key to Pierce. Over on the left side to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod left corner to Leaps. Leaps steps up to an 18-footer left side and good. Jacob Leaps with his second bucket. It's 23-22 Turkey Valley. 4:09 to play here in the third. Trojans yet to score here in the second half. Iser on the left side of Ryan Busta. Left of the lane to Buchheit. Buchheit's pass intercepted by Drake Schuring. Quickly ahead to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod goes up, and that one swatted to the wall by Ryan Iser. And John Carlson is going to take a full timeout. 23-20 Turkey Valley. 3:55 to play in the third. And let's take a break for Rockweiler Appliance and TV. 3:55 to play here in the third. 23-22. Turkey Valley leading Decorah. There's been all of 4 points scored in the first 4 minutes and 5 seconds here in quarter number 3. There has been 8 fouls in the first 4 minutes and 5 seconds in quarter number 3.
We talked about coming out of the break, which team is going to be able to take care of the ball more. Haven't seen a lot of it yet here in the second half. A moment ago, in about a 5-second stretch, I think we saw 3 turnovers. So definitely a point of emphasis for both of these teams from here on out.
Nimrod left corner to Leaps. Top of the key to Nimrod. Over on the left side to Leaps, and Leaps travels with the basketball. So a turnover for Decorah. How's that turnover stat looking?
17 now for Decorah, so that's their third of the second half. 14 total now for Turkey Valley.
3:55 to play in the third. Inbounds it comes, or inside it goes to Buchheit from Ryan Busta, and Buchheit with a turnaround shot up and good. That's his first points of the second half. It's 25-22 Turkey Valley. Pierce's pass deflected into the backcourt, taken there by Pierce. Pierce now to Nimrod. Nimrod dribbles to the free throw line. Hand pass now to Pierce, driving in the lane. Open shot from 10 around the rim and good. Rice with his first field goal. He's got 6 on the night. 25-24. Turkey Valley, 3:05 to play in the third. Busta's pass intercepted by Drake Schuring. Now to Jacob Leaps. Leaps up into the front court for Decorah. Leaps now to Drake Schuring. Schuring leaves it to Leaps, left of the key, left corner to Pierce. A 3 is up and good. Rice back on top with 2:48 to play in the third. Rice Pierce with 9. 2:42 left here in the third. 27-25 Decorah. Busta back between the circles to Ryan Iser. Now to Ryan Busta at the free throw line to Riley Buchheit. Left side Ryan Busta. Ryan driving the left baseline. Leaves it for Riley Buchheit. Lays it up and in. Boy, that was easy. 10 points for Riley Buchheit. We're tied at 27. 2:22 to play in the third. Pierce to Nimrod up into the front court. Works on Nathan Sewell. Left side to Pierce. High on the left to Hartman. Right side to Nimrod. 3 is up. Front rim, no. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Busta for Turkey Valley. Busta up into the front court to our left. Busta retreating in the midcourt area. Now to Ryan Iser playing catch between the circles. To Busta to Riley Buchheit. Turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Rebound down to Jacob Leaps. Leaps will dribble up into the front court for Decorah. Leaps on the right wing. Bounce pass to Colin Nimrod between the circles, guarded by Sewell. Nimrod leaves it to Hartman, high post left. Left corner to Pierce. Pierce around the screen, goes in the lane, kicks it right side to Leaps. The three-pointer is in and out. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Busta for the Trojans. Outlet left to Ryan Iser. We're tied at 27 with 90 seconds to play in the third. Top of the key, Ryan Busta over on the right side to Tronson. Tronson to Buchheit. High on the left to Ryan Iser. A 15-footer is missed, and a foul is called on Tronson in the battle for the board. Chris Sullivan's arguing that call, and I really don't see where he has any way, shape, or form of an argument there.
No, his player definitely went through the body of the rebounder on that play.
Tronson picks up his third, team's fifth. 1:18 to play third quarter. 27-27. Since it's tied, the missed extra point for both teams won't come back to haunt them. Nimrod to LaRue, right baseline to Drent, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound Tronson for the Trojans. Now to Ryan Busta up into the front court. Busta up into the front court, driving all the way down, puts it up off the glass and in. Nobody picked him up. And Ryan Busta gets his first two. Trojans up two with a minute left here in the third quarter. Driving into the lane is Nimrod, and Nimrod is fouled by Ryan Iser. Ryan Iser picks up his third personal foul, team sixth. So, Colin Nimrod will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. These are his first attempts of the year. Girls leading 39-22 with 5:27 left in the ball game as Colin Nimrod's first free throw is up and good. 29-28 Turkey Valley with 4:45 seconds to play in the third. This one goes. Caleb Qualley will give Colin Nimrod a bit of a breather. Second free throw up and good. Vikes perfect from the line tonight, 6 of 6.
It's something we talked about pregame, getting to the free throw line, and they've taken advantage when they have gotten there, but you'd like to see more than 6 attempts to this point.
29-29 with 37 seconds to play. Three-pointer right side by Riley Busta is an air ball. Rebound Ryan Iser left of the lane. Herky jerks a shot across the lane and scores. Ryan Iser with 7. 31-29. Trojans up 2 with 23 seconds to play in the third. Pierce, top of the key, right side to LaRue. Now to Drent's right block, right corner to Qualley. Back to LaRue, right wing, right block to Drent. Back to LaRue, right side. Three-pointer, got it! A three within the flow of the offense. LaRue with 6. 32-31 Decorah. 7 seconds to play in the third. Iser left corner to Tronson. A three is up. It's no good. Weak side board Pierce. And that will be the third quarter of play. The Vikings outscore Turkey Valley 13-8 in the third quarter, and we'll go to the fourth with the lead, 32-31. Let's take a timeout for Dick Cuvalier and Troy Whitehill with Edward Jones Investments. 32-31, Decorah leading as we go to the fourth quarter. Darren Swenson and Chris Wanless pinch hitting for Larry Berland here tonight. C-Dubs, your thoughts as we go to the fourth?
Well, we kind of complained a little bit about not many points being scored, and then all of a sudden the offense picked up there at the end, and I really liked what I saw at the end of that quarter out of Decorah. Brett LaRue on this near side wing here, kind of making that possession go all on his own with getting the ball out of his hands quickly into the post and then relocating, knocking down a three. So definitely some life here for the Vikings.
Emil Schuring, Nimrod, Pierce, and Leaps to start the fourth quarter for Decorah. Pierce on the left side. Pierce dribbling on the left wing, back between the circles to Drake Schuring. Schuring with the basketball, hand pass now to Pierce. Pierce deep on the left side, top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod left side to Pierce, left corner to Schuring. Schuring will hold and look. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce left side to Drake Schuring. A three-pointer is up. It's off the rim. Rebound to Leaps. Goes up. Got it blocked by Buchheit. It's pulled down by Ryan Busta for Turkey Valley. Busta up into the front court. Driving all the way down. Lob pass. Buchheit left block. Goes up. Shot block. Foul call. Jacob Leaps will pick up the personal. Or correction, it's Tanner Emil picking up the personal. His second. Team's fifth, and Riley Buchheit will go to the free throw line. He has 10 of the 31 points for Turkey Valley. Buchheit's first free throw rattles home. He's a 55%er on the season. He's got 11 points on the night. Turkey Valley 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Decorah 6 of 6. You said you would have to hit your free throws because there would be a ton of them this year. Well, we were teasing tonight as the rebound, missed free throw, and the rebound pulled down by Tronson for Turkey Valley. He's open for a three-pointer, and he buries it. He's just left alone in the left corner, and Tronson buried the tray to make it 35-32 Turkey Valley. 7 minutes to play. Pierce left wing. Left corner to Schuring. Schuring. Holding and looking on the left wing. Top of the key to Pierce. Lob pass to Lang at the free throw line. Goes on the right side to Leafs. Leaps right wing to Nimrod. To Lang, right of the lane. Turning around. Shot. No, it's a dump underneath to Schuring, who misses the shot. And the rebound pulled down by Bouquet. He leaves it to Ryan Busta. Back between the circles to Hackman. Back to Busta, right side. 15-footer up and good. Ryan Busta with 4. And the Trojans on a 6-0 run to start the quarter. It's 37-32 Trojans. Left side with it is Pierce. Three-pointer up. It dances out. No good. Rebound knocked around. Taken by Ryan Busta. Busta up into the front court. Busta's pass intercepted by Colin Nimrod. Nimrod ahead of Busta. He'll lay it up and in. Colin with 6 on the night. It's 37-34. Turkey Valley up 3. 5:55 to play. Ryan Busta getting vocal instructions from the bench, and a timeout is asked for by Chris Sullivan. So, 37-34 Decorah. Trailing Turkey Valley with 5:51 to play. Let's take a break for Jason Solon, your Farm Bureau insurance agent. 37-34 the score. Turkey Valley leading Decorah. Trojans a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter has been heartburn-inducing in the first 3 ball games to this point. Hopefully that's a trend that can end here quickly.
Yeah, and especially, in the first 2 ball games coming into tonight, you look at the fourth quarter of both of those games, Decorah has just kind of been searching for someone to take over during that time and be a spark, and they just haven't gotten it. And, still within 3 points here with just under 6 minutes to go, you've definitely got more than a chance in this game, but you need to find somebody who wants to be that guy to make something happen.
Over to the front court for Turkey Valley. Ryan Busta, Ryan Iser, Riley Bouquet. With Riley Busta and Ethan Tronson in the game. Ryan Iser left side. Three-pointer up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Pierce. Pierce up to the front court for Decorah. Veering to the center of the floor. Goes top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod top of the key to Pierce. Left side to Leaps. Between the circles to Pierce. Right side to Nimrod. Underneath to Lang. And Lang is fouled on the floor by Riley Bouquet. Bouquet picks up his 3rd and the team's 7th. So 1-1 coming for Lang with 5:21 to play. Lang with 6 points on the night. Has not been to the free throw line tonight. He is 2 of 3 on the season. Lang's first free throw up and good. 37-35. I know this will come with time, and he's getting used to playing varsity ball, but James got to start playing like he's 6'7". He's got the skill to do it.
Yeah, anytime you got a guy as big as him, you want him to realize it, and he can definitely be a great asset with that size, but he's just got to get a little bit more comfortable in realizing that that's his role.
Free throw no good. Rebound Turkey Valley. Three-pointer right side. Ryan Busta no good. Rebound down to Colin Nimrod for Decorah. Nimrod up the left side of the floor. Now to Leaps. Leaps driving into the lane. Put up a wild shot. No good. Lane got the rebound. Put it up and in, and we're tied at 37. 5 minutes to play. Lang with 9 points on the night. Three-pointer right side. No good by Riley Busta. Tronson gets the rebound. Or gets the foul on the rebound as Drake Schuring boxed him out well. Tronson will pick up his 4th personal with 4:50 to play.
And, give credit to Lang on that last bucket for, doing just what we were talking about. Got the rebound, kept the ball high, didn't bring it down and give the defense a chance to strip it and put it up for 2 points.
Schuring is 5 of 9 at the free throw line this year. He'll have the 1-1. Hasn't been to the line tonight and has 3 points. First one up and good. And Decorah back on top, 38-37. So a pair of 6-0 runs here in the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the fourth quarter. Second one coming. It is up, and it is good. 5 points for Drake Schuring, 39-37 Decorah. 4:47 to play. Up into the front court, Ryan Iser. Now to Ryan Busta, between the circles to Riley Bouquet, high on the right, now to Ryan Iser. Iser tried to get it to Bouquet. It's punched off the leg of James Lang. So Trojans will play it baseline right. They shoot to our left here in the second half with 4:36 to play, trailing by 2, 39-37. Ryan Busta. Into the right corner, Ryan Iser, top of the key. Riley Busta over on the left side to Stephen Landa. Back between the circles, Riley Busta goes on the right side of Ryan Busta. Long pass underneath the Riley Bouquet. Right block, back between the circles. Riley Busta, three is up and good. He hit that one from Fort Atkinson. Riley Busta with 8, 40-39. A 1-point lead for Turkey Valley with 4:10 to play. Skirring, top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod. Left side to Bryce Pierce. Pierce on the drive into the lane. Top of the key to Nimrod. Left side, Jacob Leaps. Leaps retreating on the left wing. Top of the key to Pierce. Pierce leaves it for Lang. Right high post. Left corner to Drake Skirring. Skirring on the drive of the lane. Dumps it to Lang. Right block. Goes up. Shot block. Foul call. Riley Bouquet picks up his fourth. 3:46 left.
Great patience there by the Vikes, moving the ball and eventually getting the penetration from Skirring, coming to a jump stop middle of the lane, and then finding James Lang, who goes up strong, draws the contact, gets the foul call.
First free throw up, no good by Lang. Got to say hi to Joel Merrick and his family listening in tonight. We'll see you Saturday at the Southland Invitational. Second free throw, no good. Rebound taken down by Stephen Landa. Out of Ryan Busta up into the front court. Trojan ball up 1, 3:30 to play. Ryan Iser on the left side against the zone. Iser back between the circles to Ryan Busta and out of Riley Bouquet. Hook shot up, no good. And a foul is called, either Lang or Leaps. Leaps will get the personal. That will be his first on the night, team sixth.
And going back to the free throws here at the other end, Decorah came into the fourth quarter 6 of 6, just 2 of 5 now here in the fourth quarter.
Free throw no good. Both these teams have left a lot to be desired from the line. Turkey Valley 51% on the year. Decorah 57%. Second one coming for Riley Bouquet, who's 1 of 3 at the line. He has 11 points for second free throw. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hartman for Decorah. 3:30 to play. Vikes trail by 1. Pierce between the circles to the left side and Drake Skirring. Skirring on the left wing. Takes a dribble. Goes left corner to Leaps. Back to Skirring. Skip pass over on the right side to Nimrod. Leaves it to Hartman. Right block. Right baseline to Leaps. Leaps drives the baseline and was bumped into and fouled by Stephen Landa. Landa picks up his first. That'll be the team's 10th. 2 shots coming for Jacob Leaps, who has 4 points on the night. This will be his first free throw attempts of the season. Leaps gets the basketball, dribbles it 5 times, now a 6th. The first free throw's up, front rim, back iron, around the rim and good. Don't think there was a part of the rim that ball didn't hit that time. Leaps with another. It's up and good. He's got 6, and John Carlson going to take a 30-second timeout. 3:12 left. Decorah up 41-40. Trojans 3 timeouts left. Decorah with 2. Foul situation. Trojans have committed 10. Decorah has committed 6, and the possession arrow belongs to Turkey Valley. That's your game reset with 3:12 left and a 41-40 lead for Decorah. We can tell you that the Viking girls snapped their 4-game losing skid tonight with a 51-31 victory over Turkey Valley. So, here we go. What's going to be important down the stretch here, Chris?
I think the same thing that we talked about coming in. Each team now in the bonus, Decorah in the double bonus. So, getting to the line, making those free throws here down the stretch. This is when those free throws matter the most. And we talked about it for Decorah coming into the game with just 14 attempts. I have them for 13 right now, so just about doubling their output for the season from the free throw line here tonight.
Trojan basketball shooting to our left. Decorah has switched to a man-to-man. Bouquet at the free throw line. Turnaround shot, a brick. Rebound pulled down by Leaps. 2:57 left. Decorah ball up 1. Shooting to our right. Nimrod with it deep on the right side. And we'll see if the Trojans stick with this 2-3 zone. It's a one-possession game. They can do so now as Leaps has it at the free throw line. Takes a 12-footer. It's no good. Rebound taken by Ryan Busta. Not what you wanted there. Definitely not the shot you want to get in that situation, Darren. Riley Busta deep on the left wing. Deflected pass to the corner taken by Ryan Busta. Back between the circles to Riley Busta. Spins away from a defender. Three-pointer up and good. Riley Busta with 11 on the night and a big three there. 43-41 Trojans, 2:15 left. Pierce on the right side to Colin Nimrod. Top of the key to Drake Schuring. Schuring over on the left side to Pierce at the free throw line to Leaps. He'll retreat to the midcourt area now to Drake Schuring. Over on the left side to Leaps. Leaps right side to Nimrod. Nimrod dribbles to the free throw line. Left side to Leaps on the drive in the lane. Put up the shot. Blocked by Bouquet. Pulled down by Iser. Iser lost control of the dribble. It's taken away by Colin Nimrod for Decorah. Minute 45 left. 43-41 Trojans. Schuring on the right wing, top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod out of Hartman in the lane, left corner to Leaps. Shot fake and a step up from 15. It's good. 8 for Leaps, 4 in the quarter. We're tied at 43 with a minute 30 left. And Chris Sullivan will take a full timeout. Timeout, Turkey Valley, 1:30 left. 43-43 the score. Let's hear from those good folks at Decorah Tire Service. Seconds to play. It's 43-43 Decorah and Turkey Valley. Again, resetting this game, Turkey Valley with 2 timeouts, both 30s. Decorah with 2 timeouts, both fulls. 10 fouls for Turkey Valley, 10 plus now, and 6 for Decorah. And the possession arrow belonging to the Trojans. That's our game reset. 1:30 left. 43-43. Neither team has led by more than 5 points all night.
Yeah, and a big thing that we alluded to earlier in the half, which team's going to take care of the ball more down the stretch. Decorah came into the fourth quarter with 17 turnovers, and right now, remaining at 17, have not turned the ball over here in the fourth quarter.
They had 8 in that first quarter alone. Up into the front court for Turkey Valley. Ryan Busta out of Riley Busta. Kicks it on the right side to Landa. Underneath to Ryan Busta. Put up the shot. No good. And a foul is going to be called. I believe it's going to be James Lang. And Lang will pick up his 4th personal foul with 1:19 left. To the free throw line, Ryan Busta. He's got 2 shots. He's 2 of 5 at the line this year. He's got 4 points on the night. This is his first attempt, and the free throw is no good. It's Lang, Leaps, Pierce, Schuring, and Nimrod for Decorah. It's Landa, Bouquet, Busta, and Ryan Iser for Turkey Valley. Second free throw up. It is no good. Rebound, Turkey Valley. Landa got it. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound down to Schuring. Now to Pierce. Minute 13 left. Nimrod will dribble it up for Decorah. Hand pass to Pierce. And Pierce will run over to the bench, vocally call a timeout. Full timeout asked for by Decorah. 1:06 left. 43-43. Let's take a timeout for the E&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. 43-43, 1:06 to play. Decorah down to 1 timeout remaining. Turkey Valley has 2. Foul situations. Turkey Valley has committed 10 plus. Decorah has committed 7. Turkey Valley still has the possession arrow. 1:06 left. We are tied at 43. Bit of a quandary if you're Coach Sullivan here, because you've played 2-3. That's what you play. That's what you always play. Do you switch up the defense here? Because if you don't, Decorah can darn near run the clock out here if they get the ball in bounds safely. Yeah, from Decorah's perspective, if they come out and they see a zone defensively, they're going to be content to just kind of hold it, pass it around, because you got to make Turkey Valley come out and guard you if they want to get the ball back. In the backcourt, Pierce gets it across the timeline with the pass to Nimrod. Nimrod left corner to Schuring. Trojans are playing the 2-3, but a bit more aggressive. They're trapping out of it. Pierce has the basketball, goes in the right corner, and Leaps pass, tried to get it to Schuring, who was double-teamed, and it's punched out of bounds by Ryan Busta.
little bit of a forced pass there, and like you mentioned, Darren, they're trapping out of this zone. But you got to realize if you're the ball handler, if there's two guys on you, there's someone open. You got to be able to pass out of that trap.
43 seconds left. We're tied at 43. Stirring in the right corner, double team. Skips it over to Leafs left side, left corner to Nimrod. A three-pointer up. It's no good. Rebound being fought for. Loose on the floor. It's going to be a tie-up, and Turkey Valley will have the possession. 32 seconds left. We're tied at 43. Got a good look. Didn't knock it down. And a timeout is asked here by Turkey Valley. I don't think they have a full timeout left, but apparently they do. So we'll keep it here during the break. We're tied at 43, 30 seconds left. They do have only one timeout remaining now. So Decorah got the good look. It didn't go down for him. Now the coaching staff meeting right outside the huddle. Do you put a press on in this situation? Do you go man because you've been playing zone the most of the night? You know what? Anyone who says coaching is easy, this is where they make their money right here. Yeah,
and I think you definitely will see at least three-quarter court pressure here by Decorah, and easy for us obviously to sit up here and speculate as to what's going to happen here down the stretch. But I think in Decorah's case right now, going to a man defense would probably be beneficial, because that way you force Turkey Valley to kind of do something with the ball.
43-43 the score. Vikes out with Nimrod, Pierce, Leaps, Lang, and Schuring. And the Trojans are going to be out with Bukite, Ryan Iser, Justin Iser, Ryan Busta, and Riley Busta. So Trojans kind of going small out of the break here. Inbounds it comes to Ryan Busta, and the Vikes will put some token pressure on in the backcourt. Ryan Busta up to the front court. Stops. Goes to Riley Bucat at the free throw line. Right side to Ryan Iser. Back to Ryan Busta. To Ryan Iser with 18 seconds. To Ryan Busta in the midcourt area with 15 seconds. To Ryan Iser deep on the right side. He leaves it for Justin Iser. The ball knocked out of bounds by Drake Schuring. Turkey Valley will play it at their bench with 11 seconds to play. Chris Sullivan will take the timeout. 43-43. It's going to be a 30 this time. Trojans are done with their allotment. And
just judging by that possession, Decorah could have been in either man or 2-3 if they wanted to on that sequence, because Turkey Valley had their lineup basically stagnant for the entire sequence there. So the Decorah defenders not having to do much work. It was hard to tell whether they wanted to go zone or if they were manned up there.
43-43, 11 seconds to play. Pierce, Nimrod, Leafs, Lang, and Schuring again out of the break for Decorah. Turkey Valley out with Ryan and Justin Iser, with Riley and Ryan Busta, in with Riley Bouquet. Ryan Iser will inbound in front of the Turkey Valley bench in the front court to our left. This is Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC Decorah. Ryan Iser will look to get it inbounds. Does so to Ryan Busta. Ryan Busta with 9 seconds. Ryan Busta on the right side works against Leaps. Throws it into the Turkey Valley bench. 4 seconds to play. 43-43. Ryan Busta was trying to create. He left it on the right wing, and he threw it to nobody. Chris Sullivan arguing that ball was tipped, but there was nobody in that same area code for the Trojans.
They wanted to kind of get some sort of penetration, kind of a drive and kick look, but he never got inside the three-point line, and when he went to make the pass, just sailed right into the Turkey Valley bench.
So Decorah taking their final timeout. And this is a full one, 43-43. Decorah won the girls' game up in Decorah against Turkey Valley tonight, 51-31. Taylor Schuring leading the way for the Vikings in that one with 11 points. But this one, we are tied. 4 seconds left. And now a bunch of decisions to make. Turkey Valley hasn't pressed that all night tonight. Do you put pressure on Decorah? and potentially give up a backdoor to the goal on their end. Decorah is taking their final time out there is also a key situation here, because if they do put some pressure on, which they won't, so it's a moot point, if they can't get the ball in bounds here, they don't have the luxury of calling the timeout. Scoring inbounds towards Lang. Lang over to Leafs right side. Leafs going to take a three-pointer. He got hacked by Ryan Iser at the buzzer. Ryan Iser jumped out of the gyms, came down on Jacob Leaps, and Jacob Leaps will have 3 free throws. If he makes one of them, it's a Viking victory.
Yeah, and you can see, obviously, the Turkey Valley player upset with himself, because in that situation, time winding down, obviously you want to pressure the shooter, but at the same time, you have to be under control, and he clearly wasn't in that situation.
Jacob Leaps at the free throw line is 2 for 2. He's got 8 points. Time has expired. We're tied at 43. Leaps, first free throw up, no good. Leaps with his second free throw here. Trojan crowd making a lot of noise. Second free throw up and good, and that will be the ball game. Decorah will win 44-43. Jacob Leaps fouled on a three-pointer by Ryan Iser at the buzzer. He misses the first free throw. He makes the second free throw. And the Decorah Vikings, in dramatic fashion, will win their first game of 2013-2014. Back with the totals after we hear from Hacker Nelson CPAs and Business Consultants and Wicks Construction.